Thanks for joining this short video series about real estate investment. In this video, we'll talk about real estate investment basics, advantages and disadvantages of real estate investment, and different types of investment opportunities we can work on together. At first, let's talk about the real estate investment advantages. So why we want to invest in real estate? So the main idea is that this is the proven method of getting wealthy, although it's a very slow rate. It's a safe and reliable investment due to land and property collateral. It has a lot of legal protection in different areas of home purchases, and investment can be totally passive. That means you can only spend less than 1 hour per week and still can make a decent amount of money. And another great advantage of real estate investment is that there are a lot of tax advantages and also tax shelter opportunities. So if these are all the advantages, so why not all the people are interested about real estate investment? So there are some disadvantages also. So the main disadvantages I would like to include here, that initial ramp up period is higher than other investment. This is also possible long-term commitment. That means actually you cannot just buy real estate property and then make money from the next day. There are a lot of ways to lose money. And also if you want to use the residential mortgage, there is a hard limit. You can get only 10 residential loans. And also there are a lot of paperwork you have to fill up to get these mortgages. And sometimes it's actually time consuming and lengthy process. And in real estate investment, communication is very important. You need to talk to the sellers, real estate agent, property management company, lawyer, and also your CPA. So these are some drawbacks of real estate investment, but whoever actually overcome this type of disadvantages, they will be able to make a decent amount of money. So in our real estate venture, what type of investment opportunities we can work on together? So there will be 3 types of opportunities. So the first type of opportunity we will offer, that is totally passive. The second one would be semi-passive, and last one will be active investment opportunities. So on the timeline wise, actually we will start the passive investment opportunities from the next month. We'll talk about the semi-passive in the next year, and the active investment opportunities you will be able to get from us maybe in 2022. So how long the investment duration? So normally the passive case, we want the investor to invest money at least for 3 to 5 years. And for the semi-passive case, it would be 12 to 18 months. And for active investment, actually, this is based on the individual preference. They can actually invest for a long period of time or very short period of time. So what is the typical expectation? For the passive case, the rate of return would be 6 to 12% per year, which is actually, if you want to invest $10,000 for a property, you can typically expect $50 to $100 per month. For the semi-passive case, actually, it would be 8 to 12%. These would be minimum 800 to 12,000 per year, not based on month. And if you are an active investor, you can expect to get 10 to 15% per year, which is $80 to $125 per month. And there are some advantage also, different types of investment. For the case of passive, the profit will be taxed as a capital gain, which is typically 15 to 20% for each of the investor. For the semi-passive case, if you want to do a short-term investment, that case profit will be taxed as ordinary income. So which is typically minimum 25% to 30%. And for the active case, actually, based on investment duration and also invest towards tax filing, this is best suited for tax shelter. And what are the risks? So for the case of passive investment, risk is very less because actually we are investing together as a group. For the semi-passive, risk is moderate to higher due to shorter timeline. And for the active case, initially you need to learn a lot of things, so risk is higher. But whenever you learn all these basic things, you will be able to go very fast and also reduce the risk. And what are the different types of investment? For the case of passive, you can actually buy and hold an investment for a longer period of time. You can buy a little bit undervalued property and fix those things and rent it out. And also you can do some sort of BRRR method, which we will talk about later. For the semi-passive case, mainly it will be fix and flip. That means you will buy some undervalued property and fix those things, renovate, and then sell. For the active case, actually, you can do anything you want, any sort of real estate investment. So there are some caveat also. So for the case of passive investment, it's a long-term commitment because you need at least 3 to 5 years of commitment to invest in a property so that actually you can get good amount of return. For the semi-passive case, normally you need active participation, and also it is a little bit more riskier than others. And for the case of active, the active participation is always needed, and also sometimes it will be time consuming, but for experienced investor, actually these might be the good route. So these are the things we will focus in our group. So if you are interested about joining our group of investors, send us an email mentioned in the description section. Feel free to share the video with fellow investors who might be interested to join our venture. Thanks for tuning in.